Hey guys, welcome back to my 2013 favorites. Today we're going to discuss one of my favorite topics. So strap in, because we're talking television. Okay, we're doing 13 of these. They're ranked in order, so 13 to number 1. Oh yeah, we're doing this, let's go! So number 13 in my favorite TV shows of 2013 that I watched, not that came out in 2013, although this one came out in 2013, and that would be Sleepy Hollow. Now this show is right up my alley. It's creepy but not too creepy, and it has a kick-ass woman of color with her grumpy British friend, and those are my favorite kind of TV shows. And it's historical, and it has literature because Sleepy Hollow, and it's a detective show, and it's just really awesome. The reason it's not higher up on the list is because I'm not caught up yet, and so I've only watched like 8 episodes, but it's still really promising and really good. Number 12 is Spaced. You might know this show as Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Edgar Wright's first collab. I just started watching this show because they're taking it off Netflix in like a week, and so I'm like marathoning all 14 episodes. Right now I've only watched the first season, which is why this is number 12 and not higher up on the list, because I'm not done with it yet, but it is so good. It's so weird and kind of Brechtian. Am I saying that right? It's so weird and kind of Brechtian the way it like takes you out of the show and is just constantly, it's so self-aware. It's about a girl and a guy who meet and become friends and decide that they're going to pretend to be a couple to rent this flat together, and it's all their crazy flatmates, and it's just so good. It plays on a lot of tropes and then it completely spins them around, and it's just really good for anyone who's like really into television and the kind of tropes that are in normal American television. Number 11 is the Nerdist TV show. I don't listen to the podcast a lot. In fact, I've probably only done it once in my life. The Nerdist lads are really cute and talk about things that I like and have really awesome guests on, and it was right after Doctor Who and Orphan Black and all that kind of stuff, so I just watched it with it on BBC America, and it's just, I love it. Number 10 is the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Now you guys know all about that. I'm counting it as a TV show because it's like a TV show, only on the internet. Of course, that is literature related, and Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite books because I'm cliche. 9 is Elementary because, as I said, I love my powerful women of color and their grumpy British friends and crime solving. I love those kind of shows. They're the best. Also, I adore me some Sherlock Holmes, and it is infinitely better than Sherlock. And number 8, we have The Office. Because it ended this year, and I cried. There were tears. There were. Just a little bit. Just tiny ones. And it was such a sweet ending. It was such a perfect ending to a perfect series. And they will always be in my heart. 7, we got Orange is the New Black. Of course. Because I love me some awesome females and some awesome lesbian sex scenes. And just the writing was so good. Like, it was so surprising. So good and addicting, and I cannot wait till the next season. For number 6, we got some Orphan Black, because that shit cray. If you don't know what Orphan Black's about, clones. Lots of clones, which means that there is one actress playing like 10 different characters. Tatiana is such an amazing actress. Oh my god. That show, even if the plot wasn't as good as it is, I would still love it because I watch it for acting inspiration, because all of the actors are freaking amazing. They got their accents, it's crazy accents, and it's just so good from like an acting perspective. But then if you also look from the, you know, plot and writing and all of that kind of stuff. So good. And also lesbian sex scenes. Number 5, and you know that I have a lot of good TV shows on this list when this show is number 5 and I am obsessed with it. Number 5 is Continuum. It is a show on Sci-Fi and it's freaking crazy. Okay, it's about time travel, but it's so much more than that. I cannot even describe the plot to Continuum to you guys. It's just there's time travel and a bunch of terrorists go back in the past so they can win the war in the future, and it's Canadian, and I'm loving the Canadian sci-fi shows this season, as you can tell, because there's lots of Canadian sci-fi shows featuring really awesome female actors. Number 4, we got some Buffy and we got some Angel. I know, I'm still not even done with these shows yet. I started Buffy 2 years ago. I'm on season 5, and I'm on the 2nd season of Angel. Yep, I'm just taking my time. I'm just taking my time. I can't take it too fast or my emotions go completely haywire. I don't even need to talk about Angel and Buffy. Like, you guys know why it's great. It's so... the dialogue. So good. And number 3, as you guys may know if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I've been pimping out a show that has not been getting enough coverage, and that would be Siberia. I'm going to link my video down below of the 5 reasons why you should watch Siberia, but I'm just gonna give you the gist right now. It's a reality show. It's not a reality show. It's like a reality show. It's shot exactly like a reality show, but people die. And there's sci-fi monsters, and it's like Lost, but in such a cool format. I don't think we're gonna get season 2, but I'm sending out the good vibes. Good vibes to Daniel Sutton and all of the cast and all of the crew. Good vibes, I'm sending them. We'll probably hear at the very beginning of this year if it's coming back. I really, really hope so. I give you guys my number 3 spot on my favorite TV show list. Give me season 2. Number 2 is my favorite narcissistic assholes. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. My love for this spawned from my love of Charlie Day in Pacific Rim. My love has grown. My love has grown tenfold to the amazing cast and crew of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I wouldn't expect myself to love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because it's so freaking crude. It's so crude. But what's really great, take something that the characters are doing and they show that it's not good to do that, but in like a funny way, and all of the other characters realize how messed up what this group of friends are doing, and it's just so good. It's so good. And I love the dynamics between the group of friends and like the weird family going on. They're also codependent on each other. Rob, Charlie, and Glenn, they should be getting so much more credit than they are because they put so much effort into those stupid ass storylines and crafting these stupid, terrible, assholey characters and just making them so human, even though we really don't want to be the same species as these people. And show number 1. It has been the year of the Teen Wolf. Oh yes, my friends, Teen Wolf. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about Teen Wolf and season 3B that's coming out next month. Teen Wolf was supposed to be a campy show about stupid teenage werewolves. It was not supposed to make me cry and yell and cringe and cover my face with the pillow when I'm watching it. I never asked for these feelings. Weren't supposed to all sacrifice themselves for their parents. If you have not been watching Teen Wolf, because it is called Teen Wolf and is on MTV, just suck it up and watch the first season on Netflix or on demand or whatever, because every single person who I've just told to just suck it up, just watch it, has fallen head over heels in love with it. My father, who doesn't watch anything other than sports, was obsessed with Teen Wolf and would make me watch it with him on Netflix. Like, we marathoned all of the seasons. And he was so upset when season 3 was not up on Netflix and I had to show him how to work on demand. Styles is gonna go crazy this season. I'm not prepared for it. Here on BookTube, we just accept crying over books. I'm allowed to cry over gay teenage werewolves. So that was my favorite TV shows in 2013. I don't think I have a problem. I think you have the problem. It's so weird and kind of Brachtian the way there were dogs barking. You'd think I lived in a pound. I don't. I don't live in a pound.